Beyonce and Jay Z are big. Like, they are the biggest music stars ever. Recently, Beyonce broke the record for the most Grammy wins ever by any artist.
Okay, wait a minute. History has just been made. Breaking the all-time record for the most Grammy wins ever by any female artist or any singer, male or female, the Grammy goes to Beyonce!
So guys, you probably have thought about this at one point in your life. What would it be like to have superstars like Beyonce and Jay Z as parents? Well, to better answer your curiosity, we have divided this video into 4 segments. Let's dive in.
I'm gonna zoom in for you guys, okay?
As a child of Beyonce and Jay Z, you kinda live a very private life. And although you might spin the headlines once in a while, but most times you have to be on the low. See, with Blue Ivy, Beyonce and Jay Z didn't really take this private life thing serious, because then they had not realized that the internet can be a very cruel place. Then, when Blue Ivy was still very young, anytime Beyonce shares a picture of her daughter, some people would always say negative things about the little child. See, some people even went as far as calling the little child ugly. I mean, can you imagine that? Adults calling a little child ugly. It's so shameful, honestly. So, when Beyonce welcomed her twins to the world, she had already learnt her lessons. And while Sa and Rumi were born in July of 2017, Beyonce didn't share any picture of her twins until after a year. Yes, a whole year. And even though there were some sneaky paparazzi pictures of the twins in late 2017, Beyonce and Jay Z maintained the children's privacy until a year after they were born. And even after then, till today, most people don't even know what Beyonce's twins, Sa and Rumi, look like, cause these kids are rarely seen. And you would hardly find pictures of these kids online. But safety is also another reason why Beyonce keeps her kids' life private. The more people know about B and Jay Z's kids, the less safe they become. And this is also the most obvious reason why any celebrity will want to keep their kids' life private. So guys, privacy is on top of the list for Beyonce when it comes to her kids. Yeah, let's talk about how Beyonce usually announces the birth of her kids or their arrival into the world. See, if you're a Carter child, your birth is a big deal. Like, it's the biggest deal ever. And when you have someone like Beyonce as your would-be mom, the announcement of your birth would always break the internet. Okay, so let's first talk about how Beyonce announced the imminent arrival of Blue Ivy. Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with Blue at the 2011 MTV Video Music Awards. While performing her song Love on Top, Beyonce unbuttoned her jacket to rub her baby bump. This simple yet iconic gesture signaled to the world that Jay Z and I were expecting. Beyonce was glowing with joy. The iconic moment broke records on Twitter with over 8,800 tweets per second. Beyonce and Jay Z finally welcomed their daughter Blue Ivy on the 7th day of January 2012 in New York City. For Sa and Rumi, well, Beyonce took a different approach this time. Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with the twins in February of 2017 by posting this sweet photo on Instagram. The picture, as at the time, became the most liked picture on Instagram after it garnered over 6 million likes in just one day. The picture is still now one of the most liked pictures on Instagram with more than 10 million likes. And finally, in June of 2017, the Carters then welcomed their twins into the world. Sa and Rumi are over 4 years old now, and they are growing up so fast. So guys, you see, announcement of your birth as a Carter kid is a really big deal. This is the #1 rule in the Carter's family, which is why you would always find the kids with Beyonce and Jay Z every time. See, it doesn't matter if Beyonce and Jay Z are going on tours or anything, the Carter kids stay with their parents always. So guys, if Beyonce is in a place, there is a high chance that her kids are around too, but with nannies of course. Yes, as a Carter kid, there are nannies at your beck and call. And just so you know, this is not Beyonce trying to spoil her kids or anything. Just as you've guessed already, Beyonce and her husband are very busy people. Like, they are always either on stage performing or in the studio recording songs. So the nannies are just there to ensure that these kids get all the necessary care they need. So, anytime Beyonce and Jay Z are on tours, the kids are probably backstage with their nannies. And guys, don't forget about the bodyguards too. But that's a story for another day. The Carter kids are living their life. Like, they're living our dream lives. See, as a Carter kid, red carpet appearances are naturally parts of your daily life. But when you're not doing red carpet appearances, you'll probably be busy buying expensive hats. Yeah, Blue Ivy once attended an art auction with her parents, where she made a $90,000 bid on an acrylic painting by Sidney Poitier. When it comes to getting educated and going to school, the Carter kids attend the best schools. We do not think Sam and Rumi have started school yet. Or maybe they are in preschool. Well, time will tell. As for Blue, she attends an elite private school in Los Angeles that costs over $19,000 per year. You might be thinking, that's too much for just tuition fee. But this school that Blue attends is not an ordinary school. Super exclusive. Only kids of the most influential people in the world attend this school. Like, it's really crazy. Well, talking about being fashionistas and slaying, the Carter kids are pros. Like, these kids wear the best clothing brands. From Gucci to Versace, these kids rock designers any day, anytime.
Feel about your summer this year? Did you have a good summer? Yeah? What'd you do? The cat do?
Meow.
What does the cow do? The cow. What does the lion do?
Circle of life. Congrats us, Carter, Ghost Rider. You paid the right price, so we just made your hits tighter.
Blue Ivy Carter, Beyonce's eldest child, is one of the most talked about kids in Hollywood. She's always in the news, and aside from the fact that she's the daughter of two very famous people, Blue Ivy is actually an adorable kid. Like, if she isn't paying tribute to her father, then she's crashing her parents' date night. She's just so cute. Hey, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, let's take a look at what Blue Ivy's lifestyle looks like.
Congrats us, Carter, Ghost Rider. You paid the right price, so we just made your hits tighter.
Guys, have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you had very famous parents? Have you? Well, Blue Ivy does not have to wonder like the rest of us. After all, her parents are like the biggest superstars ever. Beyonce and Jay Z welcomed their daughter Blue on January 7, 2012. Blue Ivy was named after Jay Z's favorite color blue and the Roman numeral IV. IV means 4, and the number 4 has a significant value in Beyonce and Jay Z's life. I mean, Beyonce was born on September 4th, Jay Z December 4th, and the couple got married on April 4th. Blue's full names are Blue Ivy Carter, and with the Carter's net worth of over $1 billion, we trust that Blue Ivy is living her best life. Blue Ivy is living the life. Like, she's living her dream lives. I mean, have you ever imagined yourself paying tribute to a huge star like Jay Z? Well, once again, this kid does not have to wonder like the rest of us. After all, she did just that recently.
In a pre-recorded tribute video for her dad that was played during his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last month, 9-year-old Blue joined her mom Beyonce and 30 other celebs who each recited a Jay Z lyric.
Gather round, hustlers, because it's about to go down.
As for Blue, she shared a censored version of Jay's 1999 track Ride or Die.
Congrats us, Carter, Ghost Rider. You paid the right price, so we just made your hits tighter.
And this is just one of the perks of being the child of huge stars like Beyonce and Jay Z. And just so you know, we haven't even mentioned how she crashed her famous parents' date night.
Hey!